In their tongue, he's Dovahkiin, Dragonborn.
What's going on YouTube? This is Hero Stormwolf and welcome to another weekly Skyrim mod video. This time we're going to be checking out an armor mod and 3 player models. Player models are essentially like armor except instead of individual pieces, they basically all converted into one player model file. So it's basically like putting on the entire character instead of splitting up into armor parts. To start off this, I am looking at the Akaviri Samurai armor. Pretty sure I pronounced that wrong, but you know what I'm talking about. As you can see here, it's samurai based armor. Very nice. I like the helmet. A lot better than the samurai pack that I showed earlier in terms of detail. This pack also comes with a crossbow and a sword. I have the crossbow in my hand and the shield, or not the shield, but the sword as well. Excuse me. Pretty basic stats, as you can see here. I don't know why that shit says 0 damage, but it does do damage. So not at all overpowering. Basic heavy armor stats, which can be upgraded. All this can be crafted under the steel forgery. I'll show you here, since we're here at the Sky Forge. All this can be crafted under steel. And then of course they can also be, the weapons can also be upgraded. I'll try and find it here. Or maybe not. No. The description said it could be upgraded, but it appears the sword can't be upgraded. But moving on from that, we also have a couple of player models from the game Metal Gear Rising, which if you haven't checked out, I highly recommend you do. The first one is the Metal Gear Rising Raiden model. And as you can see, it replaces the entire character model, regardless if you have armor on or not. Very nice and very detailed. Yes, this does break the lore of Skyrim, but it's always honestly just for fun. I think it looks really cool. This comes with a visor and the one with the eye patch, as you can see here. Now there is one more in this pack, but I think this one's based on what race you are, because every time I try to equip it, it disappears. So just be aware of that. In order to acquire this, you need to go into the console command and type in help, Raiden, and I'll move the camera so you can see a little better. So as you see at the bottom left, there are 3 categories to which you can use the, not the content ID, but the IDs of these, and get the armor pieces, or not armor pieces, but the player models. Same principle applies for the next player model I'm going to show off, and this is the Metal Gear Rising Sam model. He comes with 2 models, a player model and a masked player model. And that's the unmasked model. Now there is one problem with this player model, the Sam player model. Every time you go into first person, that happens. And I'm not gonna lie to you, this pretty much scared me the first time I did this. So that's something to be aware of if you love playing in first person view. That's equivalent to both player models, at least the Sam models, as you can see. It does the same thing. So just be aware of that if you ever go into first person. This player model also comes with this signature katana, which is pretty powerful for a katana. So if I probably should equip the crossbow. So if you do plan on using this, I highly recommend you up the difficulty. Wrong item. Simply because this sword does a lot of damage. I think its base damage is 150. So that's pretty damaging. Especially on the lower levels. You pretty much one-shot everything if you don't up the difficulty level. The final player model I'm going to show off is for females only, so allow me to switch to my female character and I will continue this video. And finally, this is the final player model that I am showing off today. This is, of course, Lightning from Final Fantasy 13. The model looks okay, but I will say the body and the arms are really skinny. I think she had a bit more definition to her, but I can understand that it'd be really hard to model. But other than that, it looks really good, especially the face. So, if you like Final Fantasy 13, you always wanted to bring it into here, into Skyrim, here's your chance. Though I will say it does look a bit out of place in terms of the arms and legs. So that'll do it for this week in Skyrim mods. Sorry that it was a day late. Skyrim was just not working for me. I'll try and make sure to come up with them more weekly, or on Mondays like I plan to. If you have any requests for any mods that you want to see, leave a comment down below and I will be sure to check them out. Until next week, peace.